most wonderful time of the year. Actually, winter is my least favorite time of year, but I love just decorating for the holidays and making my space just cozy because it is very dark out in Pennsylvania. I chose one of the cloudiest places to live, but it is nice when I can put up my Christmas tree and some candles. I have a whole light up Christmas village downstairs. It really helps with the sun going down so early and it just getting dark. I feel like it really helps just boost your mood a little bit more in the winter time. So today is a wonderful day because we are going to decorate the craft room. I know we do this every year, but this is one of my favorite videos to make because I just have a lot of fun putting up our itty bitty Christmas tree that goes in the corner of the craft room. I have a bunch of crochet ornaments to put on it, and I also have a ton of winter and Christmas plushies that I want to bring out and show you. Also, I've been crocheting a lot of fun things lately, so I want to do a little update. And then of course, it wouldn't be a cozy craft room video if we didn't crochet something together. So I'll show you later what we're crocheting together. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've crocheted. I say this every single time, but I really like it. Like when I look at it, it makes me happy. So I hope you'll enjoy us crocheting that together later. As always, grab a warm beverage, snuggle up with a crochet project, and let's start out by making the craft room a little bit cozier for these darker winter months. I love having several different seasonal plushies in the closet to kind of switch them out. So as you know, I have these two yarn bookcases, and the one that have like the backpacks hanging over them, I want to switch out all the plushies there and put Christmas plushies there because I feel like that is the area where I film the most and I show the most, so it makes more sense to have plushies over there than it does over here where I don't really film that much over here. So we have our Christmas mice. I designed this pattern last year. If you've seen the Muppet Christmas Carol, I wanted this one to look like the No Cheeses for Us Mises.
No crust of bread for those in need.
No cheeses for us Mises.
But I did a little Santa mouse and then a little Mrs. Claus mouse. So I'll put those out first. And then I also redesigned my penguin pattern. This is a no-sew pattern. So it used to have white color changes on the belly too, but honestly, I got a lot of complaints about the color changes just because it was no-sew, and you know, if you have different tension, you're using a different yarn, the color changes could easily shift, and so I made it a little bit easier. So we have our cute little penguin, and then I have my Christmas sea turtle, perfect for this season. And then I have the gingerbread family. Maybe you can't see him. There's a gingerbread man, gingerbread lady, and then the baby gingerbread. This I think is one of my favorite patterns of all time. They just turned out so cute and they'll look perfect on our shelves. And then some older plushies that we have is this little elf. This is a free pattern on my blog, and so is the Grinch. So if you want to make them, they're actually, they should be the same size, but I used a 7mm hook back in the day to make this one and a 5mm to make this one. So as you can see, they're much different in size, but if you make them now and you make them with the same yarn and hook and everything, then they'll be about the same size. And then if you haven't been keeping up with what I've been making lately, I have these two little reindeer. This is also a free pattern you can get on my blog. I have a full tutorial on my channel here too. So if you want to make a cute little reindeer. A lot of you have been making these and tagging me in them and saying that they sell really well at your markets. So I love to hear that. So I want to put these somewhere too. I think I'll put these above my desk maybe because I'm running out of room on my shelf. I'll show you. And then I have one more thing. So this was a new pattern this year. It is my hot snow co. So it's hot cocoa and there's a little snowman in there, and then you can put them in here. And then it just looks like a cup of hot cocoa with some whipped cream on top. So I'm going to put this one on my shelves above my desk as well. I'll show you what I have so far, and then I'll show you my newest pattern. So here is where I put all of those plushies. Obviously I need to fix it a little bit because our elf is just hiding back there. I need to put something there to prop him up, but I really like how it's turning out. And then over here I put our hot snow co here, and then a reindeer. I remember that I need to change these out. I have really cute winter ones So I think that we should do that next. Well, first, let's change out these ones because these are still fall. I need to put something more wintry there. I'm actually going to take this fall jam jar. I'm going to leave the latte there because, you know, a hot drink, perfect for winter. I'm going to put this little birthday dog out because my birthday is in the winter. So I am going to put him right there. And then I'm just going to take this little fall pixie out, and I'm going to put the cute little raccoon because he has his scarf on next to our squirrel with the winter hat. I feel like it hasn't been that long since we changed out all the pictures. I mean, I guess it hasn't been that long. Fall is just not that long of a season. But this is one of my favorite things to do. I get these from Escaloo on Etsy. I'll link them in the video description. But she just has beautiful, beautiful hand-drawn art. And it's just the perfect vibe for any type of craft space. But I have several winter ones. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, and I love this one, the penguins. I love pulling these out for every season, and just, I always forget which new ones I have gotten. I really love this one with the penguins. And then we have this beautiful one here. Okay, so I'm going to change all these out. I'm going to put on a cozy show or movie, and I'm going to change all these out, and then we can work on our crochet Christmas tree. I love how everything looks. Also, you can see that the sun is already setting. It's like 4 o'clock, but all these little cozy touches make it easier. And then here are all our Christmas winter plushies over here. I love it. So I want to show you what I've been working on and give you a little preview of what we'll be crocheting together. So I designed this little forest gnome, and I love him so much. He's just the cutest little old man. He has these little boots, and I gave him a little like messenger bag that he can use for foraging in the woods. I've really been enjoying making more like woodsy fantasy type of crochet plushies, and this one is definitely like top 3 favorite patterns of all time for me, which is so silly because he's just a silly little gnome. So I made this forest gnome first, and then of course I had to make a garden gnome. So there is our classic garden gnome. If you watched Gravity Falls, I tried to make him look like the gnomes in Gravity Falls, like with their outfit colors and everything. So this one was really fun to make. And then several of you said that this pattern would make a great Santa Claus. So of course, I'm up for a good challenge. So I made Santa Claus with the forest gnome pattern. It's really, when I made it, I didn't realize how many different things I could make from it. I just thought, okay, I can make, you know, like this cute little forest gnome character, and I can make a garden gnome. There's a lot of possibilities. So after I made Santa, oh, and the mod instructions for Santa, that's on Patreon. And you can join as a free member. It's a free mod, so you can make that if you have my forest gnome pattern. As I was looking at all of these cute little gnome creatures, I thought, you know what would look great in this pattern style? Shrek. I've never crocheted Shrek before, but you know I love crocheting any type of character, and I figured with the boots and with the vest, and just like the head shape in general, obviously without the hat, it could make a really cute Shrek. So I want to crochet Shrek together. And I know that Shrek isn't really like Christmassy, but we can always give him a Santa hat, right? So this is my newest pattern. I really want to make a Shrek mod for it. first let's set up our Christmas tree and hang our crochet ornaments, and then we'll crochet Shrek together. I always put the tree in this little corner over here, and it's just the perfect place for it. Although I did have to clean out some other stuff from over here. Oh, and two things real quick as we set this up. If you missed it, my last video, I did a whole crochet gift guide. I have, I think, 68 different crochet patterns on there, about half free and half paid, of different gift ideas that you can make for pretty much anyone on your list. So if you missed that, definitely check that out if you're crocheting gifts this year. I'm only crocheting a few gifts this year, but I don't know, I might make more after making that list because there's so many fun patterns on there. People are so creative and fun, so that was a ton of fun to put together. So if you're looking for gift ideas, please check that out. Here's our tiny little tree. Oh, and also I know a lot of you are doing holiday markets. I think I might do a holiday market as well. Don't worry, I'll vlog it if I do. But I have a ton of free holiday patterns and things that I've heard have sold well at holiday markets. So I'll link those in the video description as well if you're looking for more free holiday patterns. I just looked for an hour to find my crochet ornaments. So I wanted to first add my new ones. So I made this tiny little backpack, and it's kind of like a little coin purse or an AirPods case. So I want to use this one as a little ornament because I like to make new ones every year and, you know, just keep adding to it. And that looks so cute on there. And then I also have another little coin purse. This is my axolotl one. This is the one that I made with worsted weight yarn because I wanted to see how small it would be. So I think it's perfect ornament size. But let's pull out all of our old crochet ornaments and decorate the tree. It's so fun every year to come back and see all of the new little ornaments that we created. I'll probably make one or two more. This tree's pretty small, so we're starting to already fill up, which is great. Now that we are all decorated and ready to go, I think it's time to crochet a little something. I have all my little gnome men over here. And the colors that I am going to be using for Shrek is this one from Parfait Chunky. This is one of their new ones. This is Parfait Chunky in Goblin. There have been so many pretty green colors coming out recently, and it's a good thing because we hardly had any green colors. We only had like an emerald green and key lime green, but this one I feel like is the perfect Shrek color. So with this, I am going to use Teddy Bear, and I'm going to use this for the vest. The vest and his pants. He has kind of plaid pants, but I think I'm going to do brown just to keep things easy. I'm not crocheting plaid. And this, it almost looks black, but this is espresso, I believe. So I'm going to use dark brown for the boots. And then this off-white. And this is in the color cream. And I'm going to use this for his shirt. So let's turn on a cozy little cheesy Christmas movie and crochet the cutest Shrek. Well, I hope he'll be cute. I don't know yet. I finished the body. I tried to make him just a little bit, you know, rounder around the middle. And I finished the boots too, so I need to put those on. And then the head and the nose. So I need to make the vest and obviously the little ear things. I don't know what they're called. And then also he has more of like a tunic than a regular shirt, so I think I'm going to crochet a few rows down here to make the tunic. But we're coming together. I think he's gonna look really cute. Okay, there is the tunic, and that actually turned out really cute. And then I made his little vest. I looked up pictures of him because I couldn't remember how small the vest was, and it really is this tiny. And then I put the boots on, so now let's do the head. I haven't stuffed it or anything yet because I haven't added the eyes yet. And I think I'm going to do black safety eyes. I did the colored sinker eyes, like the sparkly kawaii ones, for the garden gnome and for Santa. But I think for Shrek, I want to do just the plain eyes like this, because I feel like the colored ones will be just like a little bit too much. So let's add our safety eyes and then make the little ear like things. Here's our Shrek so far, and I made the ears and I think that they're gonna look so cute. Here's the thing, I don't think I like the nose. I feel like it looks cuter without the nose, but will it be enough just having the eyes on the face? It might. I don't know, it's kind of cute. Is he too plain? I could put like little cheek details, but I don't know. I don't feel like I like the nose, and I don't want to do a mouth. Let's see. Oh, I want to do something really quick. I made this Santa mod for my gnome, and I wanted to put this hat on, and then I want to stick the ears in here. Oh, this would look really cute. Okay, I'm not going to leave it like this, but I love how cute it is. Let me show you without the nose, and then let me show you with the nose. I don't know. I can't decide. Let me add some cheek details, and then we'll decide. I thought that I would like it much more without it, but now I'm not so sure. There he is with the cheek details, and there he is without his nose. I think I like it without, but I think it's just because this nose is too big. So I'm going to weave in a nose like I did the cheek details and see what I think. And then I'm going to take the hat off and just sew these on, because I think maybe the hat's throwing me off too. And there he is. The nose was just too big. I just weaved in some green about, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and that worked out much better. And I love him. He's just too cute. I'll pop a picture in of him with the Santa hat, because that turned out really cute too when I fixed the nose. This was so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out today and crocheting together and decorating together and just getting ready for the holiday season. And I hope that I gave you some fun pattern ideas to do, especially for all your holiday markets. Please comment down below if you're doing those and let me know how they go. So if you don't already, give me a follow over on my Instagram. I post all my new projects and fun over there. And join us over on Patreon, where I post all of these mods. You can join as a free member to get the fun Shrek and Santa mod for my forest gnome pattern. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.